Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I posted. Those of you who were with me before know that I had some health issues which I've had to deal with and I'm sort of still dealing with, but I'm getting there, you know. So I'm hoping to be posting more often. I want to thank all of you who did stay with me and, didn't cancel. Cancel? That's not the right word, is it? But didn't unsubscribe is what I meant to say. So thank you so much for your support. You know, it really inspired me to return. I do, by the way, apologise to those of you whose emails I didn't answer because I know some of you were asking about private readings, but I just wasn't in a place to deal with anything at that time. So I completely shut down while I focused on getting well. So, yeah, but thank you for your emails, all your emails of love and support. They really did help and they really meant a lot. As I say, I'm just sorry that I wasn't able to sort of email you back really at that time. I'm not actually doing private readings at the moment because I need to rebuild the channel at this moment in time. So any support that you can lend will be very appreciated. As in any likes, any subscribes, I really need to get the channel back on the map. I feel hidden. All right, let's have a look today. Oh, Spirit are one step ahead of me. We're going to have a look at the joint energy between twin flames at the moment, between the divine masculine and divine feminine. And then we're going to look at their individual energies and what comes next. So, oops, a daisy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Angel of Love, how nice to see that. Let's start with these three. They're quite big cards, so I need to watch my spacing. Wow, 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 people, look at this. I cannot believe we have three angel cards for the joint energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. This connection... I'll be struggling for words. I'm excited. It's my first video in ages. Anyway, this Archangel Michael appears to tell us that this energy, this connection is protected. He's with us at all times. I say us because, you know, I'm also in a twin flame relationship. So, Archangel Michael is here to tell us that he has our backs, basically. He's there to protect all twin flames and this energy between us. So in those moments of doubt where you feel that, you know, the relationship is perhaps going off on a tangent or you haven't heard from your twin, etc., etc., please be assured that you are protected. This energy between you is protected, okay? Archangel Raphael, we know, is the angel who is there to provide loving energy. He looks after the heart chakra. So, you know, what a fabulous combination, and two incredibly powerful archangels. Archangel Michael, who keeps everything very grounded, very stable, very protected. And Archangel Raphael, who looks after the heart and the love energy between you. And just to confirm, we have the Angel of Love. The Angel of Love does what she says on the tin, basically, as the saying goes. You know, she's here to protect the joint energy between the twin flames. And, you know, that is just incredible. And I really see this as sort of the overarching message from our angels today. Very powerful stuff. This is the angels who swooped in and basically said, we've got your back here, you know. We're protecting you, we're looking after your heart, and we're showering this connection with love. It may not feel like it to you, because I know it depends which stage of your twin flame journey you're on. But in actual fact, this is the protection that's in place. Twin flame journeys are protected by the divine, you know. So here we are. I'm going to swap cards for a moment because I want to get some cards. I'm going to stick with Oracle for the time being. We'll do some tarot clarifiers in a moment. But I want to have a look at the energy, please, of the divine masculine. I'm not going to take those, Spirit, please. They didn't feel right. Can Give me the energy of the divine masculine. Whoa! Okay, they obviously wanted me to take the ones I didn't take. I'm getting told off now, people. Right, you know, how much clearer can we get? Look, we have the card of destiny. You know, it's an overarching message. I'm going to take the sacrifice card as well because, you know, they're saying to us, basically good things come to those that go through pain. Ultimately, that doesn't mean that you only get good things when you go through pain, but there are sacrifices to be made on the twin flame journey. Those of you who are in genuine twin flame journeys know the amount of pain that comes with that journey. But this is a destined connection, as we can see. You know, this is why we have such an angelic presence on the table. Look at this. Now, this is the interesting thing, because this is the energy, of course, of the divine masculine. In fact, I'm going to move up the destiny and the sacrifice card. So the divine masculine is feeling this energy. He should be feeling this energy. I only use the term he because this is what comes to me. But it's just the divine masculine energy. So, you know, fit it to your situation as it is. He's feeling that this connection is destined. He's feeling that there may be sacrifices that he has to make in order for this connection to come together. So it could be that, you know, he has been in another connection. It could be that he has to move locations. It could be to do with making sacrifices in a workspace. Whichever way it is, he is now feeling this connection in its full force. He knows that he is destined to be with his divine feminine. He's through with any conflict. The conflict and the feelings of failure that we used to read about in the old twin flame readings, they're over, you know. Here we have this card coming up in reverse, and that is so beautiful to see, because in my previous readings, we often used to see this in the upright position. He was feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders. Now the divine masculine is saying no more. I'm a lot clearer. Yes, I have to make sacrifices, and yes, I have sacrificed our connection even to a certain degree, but now it's done. You know, now the conflict is done. You know, it's the end of feeling defeated. I am feeling more empowered. We'll clarify that with tarot in just a moment. Yeah. We have the fertility card now. You know, this is about him wanting to rebuild. This is about him wanting to have a rebirth in this relationship with his divine feminine. These are incredibly powerful cards today. Very, very different from the readings that I was doing sort of 5 months ago, which were, you know, much heavier. These are much lighter in their energies. I'm going to have a look. Let's clarify them now, I think. Let's clarify them now. I was going to do divine feminine, but I want to stick with the divine masculine for just a moment. Spirit, what is he realizing about this destined connection? Why now? What's this all about? Yeah, you see, he wants this loving relationship to begin. If you see this card, the love is overflowing. The water speaks of emotions, and there's overflowing emotion. It's almost as though he cannot deny this connection anymore. He cannot deny it. He's getting a lot of spiritual input, you know, clear messages that this is a destined connection. And the love that he's feeling for his divine feminine is overflowing, you know. So, yeah, that's why he's coming to the realization that this is a destined connection. It may be that he doesn't fully understand it, you know, in all its glory, like maybe some of the divine femmes do, but he knows what he feels, and that is what's making him realise that, yes, this is a destined connection. What are the sacrifices that he feels he's making or has had to make? Yeah, he's having to make sure he gets balance in his life. He's having to make sure that, you know, things are sort of evened out. So there may be some things that he has to sort out in terms of, or some things that he's working on in terms of, you know, maybe other relationships, or it may just be about him keeping some sort of peacefulness, some emotional stability in this situation. They've just said the word grounded to me, which is interesting, because although this person here in the Temperance card is sort of balancing, she is making every effort to stay very grounded by making sure she's balanced. It's funny because they've presented the Knight of Wands card, and the Knight of Wands is sort of adventurous and he likes the excitement of a situation. And, you know, it may be that now that the Divine Masculine is recognizing how much love he actually has for you, Divine Femmes, it may be that now he's having to balance out this need for passion, need for adventure, need to sort of, well, maybe be a bit flighty, to be honest, because it may be in the past that your Divine Masculine has been a bit flighty with his energy, a bit sort of, you know, contacts you one minute, doesn't contact you the next. And maybe this is what he's trying to bring some stability and balance to. Excuse me. So let's see why he feels this conflict is over, why this defeat is over. Why is he feeling more empowered? Tell us more, Spirit, please. Right, he's moving away from a difficult situation. He's moving away, and he's actually physically making this move now. He is ready to move on. You know, it feels like he's been through some difficult times. He's been through some battles. He's maybe had conflict with other people. And that's now done. The conflict is done. He's ready to move away from this situation. So whereas, you know, in previous readings, we were sort of seeing him still battling in situations and not knowing what to do and feeling confused, that energy has gone. He is moving away into something that's a lot brighter. He's being led by the moonlight here. And you see these autumn leaves. I don't know how clearly you can see it. I'll show you it more. You see these autumn leaves. It's almost like saying that season's done, you know. Autumn has come, and it's basically, you know, the leaves have fallen. I'm putting them behind me. We're moving towards lighter situations. So, you know, as far as he's concerned, you know, he's moving away. It could well be as well, if you've had a lot of conflict in your twin flame relationship, this could be him moving away from that conflict. So not necessarily moving away from you. It could be that he's saying, you know what, I'm done with arguing. Let's move away from the arguing because we know we're supposed to be together. So whichever way that plays in your situation, and do remember everybody, these are general readings. So it will be, you know, you have to, if it resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Please don't try and sort of massage it to make it fit, because not all readings obviously resonate with everybody. This is very general for a lot of people. But, you know, as I say, this could be him moving away from a situation where there's been a lot of conflict, or it could be that he's saying to you, do you know what, I don't want to argue anymore. I want us to sort this. We're done with arguing. We don't need that anymore in our lives. So what's the rebirth? Oh, they're giving us another card. Yeah, you see, he has this energy of sort of cutting through any obstacles. He wants to come rushing in. You know, the Knight of Swords is, he doesn't mess about. He wants to rush in, but he doesn't always plan it very carefully. So, you know, this is why we have Temperance here. You know, he's got a lot of Knight energy where he's passionate and he wants to just come rushing in. But in actual fact, he's trying to temper that because he wants to get it right this time. Tell us how he wants to do this rebirth, Spirit. Okay, he knows there's some honesty that needs to be spoken. He knows that this has got to be, he's got to be honest moving forward. You know, we have the Ace of Swords, which is about clarity. You know, he's a lot clearer now about what he wants. He's seeing things much more clearly, and he clearly wants this rebirth situation. But here we go. We've got balance here again, look. You know, he wants things to be fair. He wants things to be balanced. He wants to, they've just said in my head, give and take. So, you know, for those of you who have been doing all the giving in this twin flame relationship, maybe recently you've stepped back a bit, and it's given him time to think, and he's thinking, do you know what? I didn't give enough to this relationship. I want it to start again, but I want it on an even footing. You know, I have to give as much as I take, or vice versa if it was the other way round. Right, let's have a look at the energy of, where are we? The Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at the Divine Feminine, please. What is the energy of the Divine Feminine at the moment? Remember, Divine Femmes, if it's you that's watching, remember that this is a general reading. It won't resonate with all of you. So, but please let me know in the comments below if it does resonate with you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Subscribe the video? You know what I mean. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy of the Divine Feminine at the moment towards the Divine Masculine? What is the energy of the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine? Yeah, look at this. You are so ready, Divine Femmes. You are so ready to, you know, welcome your Divine Masculine with open arms. I'm not saying that, you know, there may be some residual feelings if things haven't been good, you know, but you are filled with loving energy for your Divine Masculine at the moment in time. Yeah, and you've kept that belief. Again, this is so important. We used to talk about this a lot, didn't we, in the videos before? You know, however difficult things are, we know that the twin flame relationship is divinely guided. We know we have all this angelic presence in today's reading, you know? And it seems like you've been working on yourself during the 5 months I've been missing, Divine Femmes. You know, you have been working on yourselves. You've developed that belief, and it may well be you've developed the self-belief that you've needed to stand alone, so that you are stronger and, you know, more feeling more stable, maybe emotionally. You know, it could be for some of you that, you know, work-wise you're feeling more stable, but whichever way, you're more independent, and therefore you're in a position to stand your ground, to stand solid and embrace your Divine Masculine when he comes in. I mean, it's no doubt to me that he's going to be coming in because, and this is where the belief also comes in, we have him wanting this rebirth. Oops. Which one, Spirit? You don't want my hair with it as well, do you? No. Which one? This one, okay. Oh, wow, it certainly was that one. Yeah, look at this again. The embracing energy, the self-belief, the belief in your connection with your Divine Masculine. The love is here. And in this deck, this is very much my twin flame card. So, you know, what else did we need here? I'm feeling the urge to look at these two because they all came out together. That's why I'm feeling the urge. Look at it. We have love abounds. Wow, Divine Femmes, have you been doing some self-work? Wow, wow, wow. I hope you can see all these because I'm squashing them into the camera angle. We have, you know, so much love here. I'm always nervous to turn over this other card that came out with the others. Let me see. Wow. Sacral Chakra. Yeah, this is all about your desires. The passion is definitely here between you and your Divine Masculine. I just love that the Divine Feminine cards put you in such a positive place. So we have this realization from the Divine Masculine that this is a destined connection. He wants to rebuild with you, you know. He's trying to temper his passion a bit and his need to rush in because he wants to get it right, and he wants it to be, you know, he wants to be in a position where he can give as much as you can. But, you know, it's almost like you've allowed him to grow, Divine Femmes. You've given him the space, but not only that, you have actually, through your own loving energy, touched the Divine Masculine and enabled him to discover that loving energy for himself at his own pace. A few months ago, there were those of us that felt that this just wasn't possible. You know, we were ready to throw in the towel, but knew that we couldn't because this is divinely led. And look at the amount of work that you have done. I have never seen, I know I keep going on, but I have never seen so much loving energy from Divine Femmes in all the readings I've done. That is so, so beautiful. I'm running out of space to put my cards. Right. I want to see what comes up with... We don't really need clarity, to be honest. We don't need clarity here. But for the sake of it, let's just do it. Okay, we have Queen of Wands energy. So yeah, you're feeling so much happier. You're feeling confident. You're feeling much more independent. As we were saying before, I'm going to put that by the belief card because that's about your self-empowerment. Look how this fire's burning. You know, look at the confidence on this Queen's face. You know, she's ready. She's, just a very sensual sort of energy coming from here. She's lighting the fire. She's ready. This is why, no doubt, we have the Knight of Wands over here. He is feeling, the Divine Masculine is feeling the passion that is coming from the Divine Femme. Whoop! He's also feeling the love. Look at this, 2 queens already. You are so in queen energy. The Queen of Cups. If we don't see the Empress, I will be shocked, to be honest, because it feels, just doing the reading here, I feel empowered and energized, and my head feels like it's held high. And it is such a beautiful energy. So thank you, Divine Femmes, for sharing that. Because that is fabulous. We have King of Wands energy as well. So yes, you have been inspiring your Divine Masculine. We have the King and Queen of Wands under your energy. So, you know, you're very much in this sort of open, welcoming, positive, inspirational energy, and this energy has rubbed off on the Divine Masculine. He's been able to make this progress, which he was struggling with for a very long time. Yep, it's taken time. I mean, how many twin flame readings did we used to do that had the hangman in it? Honestly, the hanging man, you know, it has taken time. You know, the Divine Feminine knows that she has spent her time, you know, feeling confined, feeling restricted, feeling frustrated. But in actual fact, that time has been put to such good use in terms of the work that you have done on yourself. You may not even realise it, Divine Femmes, but, you know, if you look back to how things were maybe even a year ago, then... you know, you've moved on in leaps and bounds. Yeah, look, a decision is about to be made or has been made. Again, we're in Wands energy, very, very powerful, very, action orientated. You're ready to take some sort of decision or have taken some sort of decision about this connection. Now, some of you, having it sort of worked on yourself and feeling much more strong, much more empowered, you may be making the decision that you've waited long enough. So for some of you, you may have removed some of your energy. You may have pulled away while you concentrated on yourself. You may have pulled away from your Divine Masculine. Maybe you have stopped contacting your Divine Masculine. And like I said earlier, by doing so, you've actually given him room to grow, which allows him to reach his own conclusions about returning, you know. But it does seem that some of you have either made a decision or about to make a decision. Let's see what this decision is. What's the decision, Spirit? What is the decision? We know this is a general reading. As I keep saying, it won't apply to all of you, but that's a strong message. Yeah, look, a celebration. So, you know, basically, it seems as though for the majority of you, this decision is about you being ready to welcome back your divine masculine with this embrace card that we saw at the beginning. You're ready for a celebration. You're ready now for it to happen. And some of you may say to me, do you know what, SJ, I've been ready for ages. But in actual fact, according to Spirit, maybe you weren't quite there, you know? And while we wait for the divine masculine to get there, it gave you the opportunity to do more work on yourself. You may not even realise you've been doing it. Wow. You are so ready, Divine Femmes. So, so ready. I'm going to pull a Moonology, and then I'm going to do a Moonology action card. And do excuse me because I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, it drives me mad. You know when it sort of all tingles in your nose and then it doesn't happen? It's one of those situations. Do let me know if there's some of the cards you can't see. I will obviously see when I edit the video, but this is a new camera angle. So, whoop. They've thrown out 3, but I don't know if they want me to take the bottom one. Okay. Yeah, look at this. The energy is gaining momentum, isn't it just? We see this in the Divine Masculine, and we know that you're ready, Divine Femme. So this energy is definitely gaining momentum. They want me to pull another from here, and then we'll do some Moonology, sort of what I call the Moonology action cards. I can't remember what they're probably called, that's why. Adjustments are required. So there's still some fine-tuning to be done. I do feel that's to do with the Divine Masculine, not to do with the Divine Femmes, because the Divine Femmes look like they're totally, totally ready. It doesn't mean that we're all perfect as Divine Femmes. We wish. But, you know, we're getting there. But look at this. Believe in the impossible. What we have no control over, and this is what I say every time we do a twin flame reading, we don't have control over timing, okay? Some of you will be at the very beginning of your twin flame journey. Others of you will have been on it for a very long time. I say it like that because I know the feeling. Right, these are what I call, these are lovely. They're like the new Moonology cards. Although they're not so new now, it's because I've been off for a while. But I call them the Moonology action cards because I can't remember what they're called. But anyway, let's see what advice we have, Spirit. What advice do we have for Divine Femmes from, what actions do we need, if we need actions, or what are our thoughts? Anything. Spirit, really? Thank you. Okay, so it says assess the situation. Assess the situation. Assess the situation. Yeah. You know, basically they're saying, you know, look at this from all angles, Divine Femme, you know. It almost feels like now you've gone through this time of growth and you feel ready for union. They want you to look at it from all angles. It feels like you're doing that already. It's almost like through this growth, you've stepped outside of yourself in terms of your emotions. And, you know, it feels like you're not sort of in an emotional state where you're waiting for a message, you're waiting for your twin. You can't function because you can't do anything without your twin. It almost feels like you've sort of stepped aside a bit and focused on you, which is what was needed. Because by doing that, your twin soul is able to work on themselves too. And this is why they're saying, you know, look at the situation as a whole. Yeah, oh gosh, haven't I just said that? Look at that. See the bigger picture. That's exactly what they meant by the assess the situation card. They want you to look at the whole situation. Give yourself a pat on the back. Say, do you know what? This has been hard. It's a hard journey. For those of you who sailed through a twin flame journey, I'm not convinced it's a twin flame journey. Sorry. But you know, the twin flame journey involves a lot of growth, an awful lot of growth, and with growth comes pain. And you know, they're saying to you, look at this bigger picture, look how much you've grown, look at what you've enabled the divine masculine to do, look how much he's growing, he's doing his own awakening, you know. One more please, Spirit, one more for the divine femmes. One more for the divine femmes. I don't like that one. One more, please. Thank you. Yeah, they're saying lighten up. Go with the flow. You have this lovely positive energy right now, divine femmes. So, you know, just enjoy your life day to day. Because when your twin comes back and you're in union, it's going to be just beautiful. Things are going to move quickly, and you know, for the moment, just enjoy your moment. You know, at the moment, it's no need to be serious, no need to concentrate on things, because you've gone through all this positive growth. I'm so proud of you all, honestly. Right, I'm going to leave it there, folks. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I am going to be doing some more readings, and I'm also going to hopefully get into some horoscope reads again like I used to do in the early days. So if any of you want me to read on anything in particular, do let me know in the comments below. But as I say, I am playing catch up with the channel. So if any of you feel you would like to subscribe, please do so. It would really, really help. And, you know, feel free to share the video out. Yeah, I just love the fact that you're still here supporting me. So thank you so much. I'm going to leave it there, and we'll catch up really soon. Take care.